Hey, what's going on, gents? Let's play some DirectChad. In between recordings, I always try to do a couple games of DirectChad. It's kind of my go-to. It used to be Hellhold. I used to go back to that game and kind of play it more casually, but now DirectChad is such a fun game to just literally jump into and just play, man. Just play the game. Such a casual game, but it's at the same time, it's competitive and it's fun, dude. I don't know. It's like a perfect balance of a good game. So there's a really good reasons why I feel like a lot of people are still playing this. On Warcraft 3 Champions, there's a little bit less than before. By the way, I'm getting a god roll at the moment. Grunts, rifles, banshees are pretty good. They're situational, but they're usually pretty good. Fairies are probably one of the most overpowered casters in the game because of the flare. Essentially, they counter all the casters, right? And it's really, really good. I got the healing from the Obsidian statue, and I also have Roar. So a lot of scaling, and I have a pretty much a powerhouse of a role at the moment. I mean, I know that torrents are usually pretty good. I might consider going for bombs. For the same, I mean, this is a little bit more costly. Pulverize, obviously very good. I can even... You know what? I'm going to go for a bombs. I like a bombs and Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds, Chimeras, that's what I wanted to say. Let's go for a mine here. Start us off. So we are currently sitting strong at 1822 elo, guys. We've breached the 1800 mark, which is exciting stuff. I've been playing with some of the top players. I wish I could have recorded that last video. I think I played versus rank 3 or rank 2 or something like that. It was really, really lagging. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to play because I think there was some Chinese or Asian players in the map. So the ping was probably set to somewhere else where it made my game completely lag. So I wasn't able to record, even though that was a phenomenal freaking game. I probably got a decent amount of elo. I'm not sure. Hopefully I show it on screen, but yeah, it was really one of those top games. Okay, so unfortunately, we are going to get caught here. But I think my opponent is actually getting the bonus gold as well because the ghouls actually went through. This game is all about mind games, right? So in this scenario, I know that he probably went for a gold mine and 3 ghouls, technically. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a hero, but the problem is he could technically just mass ghouls and counter my hero, which I would want to be happy about. But technically, I could get a summoner or demon hunter, which would be phenomenal versus those ghouls. But again, it's kind of the RNG of the roll pick. So let's give it a shot. We'll go for a hero right away and try to like get that early XP on the hero. So yeah, guys, 1822. We are the highest elo player in the lobby at the moment, so we do have a little bit of pressure on our shoulders to perform. Oh my god, beauty. I mean, these two are god tier. I really want to showcase yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. So I want to showcase this kind of like meta strategy for someone in the comments last video did mention something about the demon hunter and how he should be played. Okay, so the problem that I'm seeing here is I do not have any dispel into tier 2, and I'm going to be forced to do it. So yeah, let's go for that. So demon hunter is very, very powerful nowadays with what's it called? Healthstone. So all you need to do is keep this hero alive, and he's going to be a really massive threat. And I'm going to be getting a decent amount of XP here. These guys won't be doing too much damage to hero armor, 50% less. So hopefully we get the kill. Oh, not too bad. We got a decent amount of XP. Pretty much killed the wave, and we are above the middle line. So essentially we're giving our teammates a little bit more gold, which is great. So the problem that I'm seeing here is I do not have any... Well, technically what I could do is go Banshees, which is not a bad idea when you think about it. I do... Okay, so what I'm going to do is showcase this main strategy with the Health Stone. So again, the Demon Hunter, you want to keep him alive as long as possible. He's going to be a tanking machine. And then you apply evasion on top of it, and he's pretty much unkillable. The thing is, I guess I could have waited a little bit more. I hope this guy builds more goals. That's what I'm hoping for, but... what I also want to do is get a couple of these Banshees because of the simple and effective anti-magic shell. I do want to get myself a skin on the DH. Let's see. All right, so anti-magic shell, hopefully that helps us. The thing is, the anti-magic shell can be purged, so it's something to consider. This guy is going for mass caster, so Like I mentioned before, the trick to mass casters is definitely going for fairies, but we are running through my opponent. This is basically what is so important. Is basically when your lane, for obvious reasons, because not only are you giving gold to your teammates, but I'm benefiting from additional XP, and I'm going to be obviously ahead of him in XP whenever he places a hero, which I'm anticipating him to be doing that next wave. So here I'm going to be doing the exact same thing and really going, oh, do I go for one more health zone? I think so one noob strategy is going for too many hero items. In this scenario, if I see the benefit of an additional hero item, then I would go for it. But to be honest, I feel like I'm already dominating my lane. So there's no point for going for an additional gem of health because my hero is already staying alive. So what I can do instead is simply go for additional grunts because they will achieve the same purpose simply by keeping my demon hunter alive because they will be sharing the damage. So I'm a little bit scared because my opponent here, Ghouls, is massing the hell out of them. Here, what do I want? I could go for some rifles. I don't think rifles is a bad idea. Obviously, they do a little bit less damage versus Ghouls because of the heavy armor, but getting a DPS stacked early is also very, very good. Anti-magic shell, maybe a couple more of these banshees is called for. What's awkward is anti-magic shell can be purged, which kind of makes no sense. Well, maybe it does, because all anti-magic shell does is it simply... Let's go for evasion. I could have went for Salt Mana Burn. Is Mana Burn... You guys let me know down in the comments. Is Mana Burn ever... I think he did get buffed this patch, by the way. But for example, the Alchemist, what he's doing is he's healing... He's using Healing Spray, which is healing the nearby units. I think it's 20 HP per healing wave. But look at my... Dude, look at my Demon Hunter. An absolute menace on the Rift, dude. That's so sick. I'm going to be getting a little bit more HP on this guy, and hopefully not only am I going to be running through my blue, and I'm going to be running through purple. That's my objective. So let's give him more HP. Let's go for it. Gents, did you hear that? That is the sound of a second gold mine.
There's so many greedy options I've picked.
And this is one of I think some of these top players, what they would do is they would kind of fit in a second gold mine if they're ahead. So in this scenario, I am running through blue, and there's no reason for me not to get a second gold mine, because second gold mines will forward my lead significantly into the mid game. So there is a solid principle that once you get through the middle tower, you would get a second gold mine because you would receive a bounty from killing this tower. But one more thing that some of these top players would do is they would get a second gold mine if they're ahead, and they kind of would hide it and not obviously obviously it's invisible to our opponents, but it wouldn't show. So it's just kind of like you fit in a cheeky gold mine here when you're ahead, right? So this will essentially allow me to forward my lead. I don't know if my teammates are going to do the same thing. Yeah, so it seems like this guy's doing the same thing. Again, we're controlling the middle line for so long. All my teammates are pretty good. So as you guys can see, all the reasons for me to get a second gold mine, I think. So in this scenario, I do not want to take up too fast. I do want to make my Demon Hunter a little bit more powerful. I do see the benefit for obvious reasons to go tier 2 for this spell. What else? For these two, which are phenomenal freaking towers, right? So the Bear for the additional roar, and also the Obsidian Stature for the healing. So there's literally no reason for me not to go for it. And I'll tell you guys why I'm not going for it right away. Let's actually know what I'm going to do. I mean, they do have... I do want to be careful because there is Lightning Shield on the opposite side. So I do not want to be stacking my units. The reason why I'm not going tier 2 right away is because... Yes, you could justify the fact that you can go tier 2 and benefit from these additional rolls, which are arguably probably the best units I could be going for at the moment. But also, I'm going to give you guys food for thought here. Okay, so by the way, I got 2 Gem of Health, which is important for me to let you guys know. Let's go for 2 second immolation. Dude, we're running through this guy. Look at the health impact on a DH, right? 970 HP, ran through 2 heroes, 1 wave. Insane how powerful and tanky this guy is. And I'm potentially going to run through this guy too. Like, this is crazy, dude. Absolute madness. Imagine if I had a little bit more healing. It would have been insane. I'm also doing so much damage to this, dude. This is insane. Do I go for a third gold mine? Absolutely, baby. We're going for... We're going for a third gold mine. Let's go. Dude, I actually want to go for another... Oh, dude, do I go for this or just go for agility? You know what? I kind of want to go for a little bit of DPS. Usually you never go for boots, but I already have a lot. I feel like I already have a lot. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm going to go for the full greed. 3 gold mines. We're going to be mining this game, baby. We're going to be mining. Yeah, so let's go back to what I was originally saying. But essentially, the reason why I didn't go for tier 2, it's also to conceal that element of surprise. Because if, for example, I go for fairies right away, which are obviously very good counters to basically shamans, I'm essentially telling my opponent to go for pierce air anti-air units, which I don't want him to go for right away. I want him to commit to more shamans. And once he's committed, then it's pretty much too late. So here in this case, as you will see, I'm going to be going for 1-1 upgrades. You could also argue that the mistake that I've been doing constantly this game is using anti-magic shell for too long. I need to pretty much cast it when it's closer to the wave. As you see, I'm 1-1 upgrade. This guy went for tier 3, right? But still, I'm doing so much damage. I'm doing so much damage. Look at that. Did I even lose a unit? I think I didn't lose a unit. Oh my god, I do so much damage. The thing is, okay, these guys have sorks, so that's why. Dude, I want to make my... Dude, like, I want to tech up, gents. I really do. But you know what I also want to do? Is I want to keep freaking powering up this Demon Hunter. Oh my god, dude. I feel like this is going to bite me back in the butt shortly. This guy's obviously going for tier 3 units. The thing is with tier 3 units is... They're pretty good, but they take some time to become online. Obviously, this guy will scale faster, my opponent. But this guy essentially went for... That's what I don't understand. He teched up to tier 2 and then tier 3. This is for obvious reasons he's losing his lane because I'm basically overwhelming my opponent at the moment, right? Let's go for one more Banshee and keep going for rifles. Honestly, okay, I'm going to tech up because I feel like some people will freaking tilt in the comments. What if I... Yo, by the way... Before people tilt in the comments, say like, Vimp, you should be teching up, you fucking idiot. Before you guys say this, there's actually a legit strategy where you only stay tier 1, by the way. Are these guys... Okay, tier 2 is this guy's going tier 3. There's a legit strategy where you can actually stay tier 1. And that actually makes sense. The thing is, what's so awkward about... For my opponents, I literally... Okay, so sometimes, guys, it's... You just simply get outdrafted. And in this scenario, I think my opponent literally just got outdrafted. And there's literally nothing he could do because I got Banshees, guys, and I can possess his bombs. It just sucks, but that's the game. Sometimes you just get outdrafted and just literally nothing you can do. Look at this DH, dude. Oh my god. Bro, it's tanking everything. Literally, it's tanking everything. Oh my god. Like, how do I... Dude, this is crazy. Dude, this DH is an absolute menace. Imagine if I give him... For example, I could give him a priest with Ender Fire. That'd be freaking insane. Is there anything else I could use to buff him up? More items. I think more items is the play. Bro, my opponent is going for mass casters into Banshee's anti-magic shell, and he doesn't even know about my fairies, so... This is going to be an absolute slaughter, to say the least. Look at this. Look at this fairy go to town here. Oh, it's just like... It's just so unfortunate for my opponent. There's nothing he could do, but that's just the case. I need a little bit more range on my... I should have picked this up, by the way, a long time ago, but that's fine. It's all Gucci. We're going to get Metamorphosis shortly, so I'm excited about that. So we did go tier 2 in the end. I need slow claps down in the comments to just applaud the fact that I did manage to click the tier 2 icon. Let's get a skin. Okay, so a vampire. This would be nice. Batman? Are you kidding me? It's such a freaking scuff skin, dude. Obviously, Illidan is probably the best. Oh my god. Okay, Satar is good. Honestly, just get Batman.
Max, what do you want for dinner?
Justice.
For obvious reasons. did cost me a lot of... Oh, the skin looks so bad. I think that's the reason why you have to pick it up. So let's go for one more fairy up in the mix here. I could go... Let's go for some priests. And the rest is upgrades. I need brute strength. So I need brute strength for additional HP and damage on my grunts. And I'm going to be going for range on my backline rifles, which is going to be important, giving them a little bit more range, 200 range to be exact. And at this point, we can even tech up, get possession, and pretty much dominate the game in that sense. There's nothing really my opponent can do. Like, this is obviously going to be... Oh. Let's get the spell. So the thing is, I mean, I could get the spell or just get... I could also not get the spell and just give more XP. I think this spell would give XP to my Demon Hunter no matter what. But look at this, dude. My Demon Hunter is carrying everything, right? So he's level 5. Dude, I kind of want to get... Let's go evasion. I think evasion is probably going to be the most important thing at the moment. So rifle, this guy... Okay, they're going tier 3. So I do want to be careful not troll. Banshees and possession. What else do I really want to go for? Like, obviously, master training on the priest for just flat out... I mean, the problem with Inner Fire is it doesn't work with anti-magic shell, right? Or I could even go for more items on my DH. I think that would be stupid, to be honest. Let's not do that. Okay, you know what? Let's tech up a couple priests, rifle. This is fine. I just do want to build a couple more units for sure. So obviously this spell is going to be phenomenal versus mass casters. We have 2 fairies. I'm obviously going to be going for 1 more probably. And that's pretty much all she wrote. The thing is, I do want to be careful because my opponents are starting to stack up here, which I'm not too happy about. Anti-magic shell hopefully saved me there. 2 heroes are down. I should be getting hopefully Metamorphosis shortly. These guys are catching back up on XP, so I do want to be careful, dude. Let's bring this a little bit closer. My DH obviously not dying as per usual. I mean, there's too many units. The thing is that this guy's not casting this spell here would be perfect, right? Oof. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, we've been overrun. Okay, I think I've trolled this game. Okay, let's focus up. I'm gonna stop trolling. Maybe it's too late. Oh shit. Oh shit. I was teasing the noobs for too long. We went for 3 gold mines. I think we might have trolled the game. What's the angle here? Anti-air. The thing is, we do have to be careful. Like, this guy TBs would be phenomenal for sure. I do not want to possess what's it called, ghouls. That would suck, but this is gonna be a shit ton of XP for me. All I need is I need upgrades. That's my mistake. I think upgrades was the play from the beginning. Gens, we have unlocked it. We've unlocked the Metamorphosis. Now we're talking, baby. Let's go for a little bit more damage in the back. And now we want to use Possess. Get those bombs. Yeah, we got 2 bombs there. 3 bombs. Let's go. Okay, now we're going to be fine, I think. I hope. That's too many. Dude, that's so many casts. Okay, so I need anti... Dude, I need anti... I need basically Dispel. Dispel, fairies, mass fairies. That's what I need. Fairies, obviously some frontline would be good. The problem with frontline, I mean, obviously TBs are going to be... I keep calling them TBs because of Hellhold. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize about that. But I definitely need some priests. More priests. Because priests are going to be dispelling those summons, which is exactly what we want. Finally, this guy has Charm, which he's obviously not going to use. Our Obsidian statues in the back here, which is perfect. All we need now, guys, to win the game. Obviously, a second hero would be nice, but I do not want to troll this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait on a hero, and I'm going to be going for Mass Chimeras. That's the only way, because I need to kill that back line. It's so important. They don't have... So my opponent, blue, doesn't have any significant anti-air. Unless I saw Raiders. Did I see Raiders? I might have saw Raiders, to be honest. Okay, let's stop possession. I do have to micro... The unfortunate part about this game is I do have to micro my spells a little bit more. Okay. And I think I shouldn't have casted Metamorphosis to early. I should be technically microing that too. All right, so let's go. Possession. We need to possess all of these. It's going to be important. Let's go immolation. Do that. Okay, look, you see that the fairies now are putting into action. Let's go. That's perfect. That's really freaking good. As you guys saw, finally, for once, the fairies were working. And now TBs, what they would have done is just finished off the backline. Because TBs, chimeras, oh my god, people are going to rinse me in the comments, aren't they? Stack it. This is a perfect stack. Look at that skin, girl mosh. Bro, my Demon Hunter is such a menace. I kind of want to get more items on my DH for the hell of it, but at the same time, I do not want to troll this game. Okay, I've trolled it before, so let's not do this. So here, probably the best option is going for upgrades. I think upgrades literally changed the outcome of that fight. So I'm probably going to be going for 2 TBs. Just for TBs because they do... Oh my god, I keep doing it. Chimeras. They do splash. That's the reason, as you see. So they're really good for just killing the back line. So on top of that, I have fairies to lower their HP because every time the casters will cast, they will get damage back. But the problem is my opponent does have raiders, so I do want to be careful. They'll still be effective. As you see, the chimeras are hitting the back line. All right, here comes my menace. Wait. Where's Inner Fire? Okay, Inner Fire is being casted here and there. So I could stop casting this and just, you know what, go for a couple. Do I want possessions? Not yet. I think I do want possessions because the truth is I want to get rid of my Banshees. Because I need my Inner Fire to be active. Oh my god. Dude, my Demon Hunter is going to be a problem to say the least. As Tyler 1 would say, right?
I'm a problem. I am currently a problem. I'm a problem.
Oh, let's go. I am a problem. Dude, this Demon Hunter is so good. Bro, I love the H. I just genuinely love the H. Look, bro, he's still there. He's still there. Okay, I guess I'm getting items on him. I mean, the purpose of this video would just be flat out making DH better. Like, he's tanking Fortress of a full army, no problem. Okay, I'm having too much fun. Let's split these TBs like so and just we'll get a couple more items just for the hell of it, for the thumbnail clickbait. Let's zoom out slightly. We got Batman, what's it called? DH, Ravaging the Rift. That's what we're going to be calling it or something like that. I think more... So essentially a little bit more armor and magic resist because there's a lot of casters, right? So we do want to be careful. Why did I zoom in this much? How do I zoom out? Hello? Usually there's a... I can't use my wheel. Okay, I can actually. Bruh. This guy's doing too much damage, man. Oh my god. 18 armor with the Inner Fire. Yeah, he's tanking a full wave. Yeah, this guy's a beast. He's tanking the Fortress a full wave. DPs. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so I did get a hero. So let's see, what else are we getting? Oh man. By the way, guys, I do want to make a video on the Mountain King. Essentially, he's the equivalent. I think he's an S tier hero. He's the equivalent of basically the DH. And I can even heal the DH. Yeah. I'm cooking here. Okay. Yeah, that's the trick. So we're going to be keeping this Paladin alive. Hopefully healing my Batman, Painkiller, Demon Hunter. Got a skin on him, which is cool. What else do we want? I think just flat out upgrades, guys. You know what? Just get one more Chimera is going to be called for. Just a flat out DPS. The game is all about DPS and doing damage. There's no reason for me to get frontline because my frontline is DH. So I don't need frontline. I have frontline. Do want to be careful though. Okay, so he is getting a second hero. He does have transmute, so they also can scale. So transmute is also very fun. He's a very powerful hero because of the healing. Is just flat out a really good tank. Here what I can do is deactivate flare. It's too late now. Let's go for possession. I think possess would be good here. I don't think I could possess tanks or chimeras, unfortunately. We're barely not surviving. The problem is I can't really go through this guy, right? I'm level 9. It's literally impossible for me to go through purple because... Oh, I know what I can do. I just can't... I will build back. That's all I should have done from the beginning. I just need to build back because I'm fighting underneath the fortress, right? Since I'm fighting over the fortress, I just need to reinforce slower. Let's do that. Yeah, this is awkward. I've never experienced this, my units being split this way. By the way, I'm the highest elo in this game. Just saying. I'm so bad at this game. Okay, my Paladin needs to level up. I'm going to be getting heal here. Okay, he healed. Okay, that's not good. I guess I should have went for aura. I shouldn't keep my Paladin alive. Okay, let's micro this. Like so. Bring it a little bit forward. The problem is, okay, so now at least I'm not fighting underneath the fortress, which is good. But the problem is... Okay, I mean, he's still going to get stacked. The thing is, like, look at this. 10 armor. Like, this is what... Like, this is an absolute monster of a unit. It's too hard to deal with. There's too many... Like, he tanks for too long. Like, yeah, see you later, Lich. Lich used to be an S-tier hero, but I guess DH is a new S-tier hero. All right, let's move these units back. I think it was a perfect idea to... probably, like, bad execution, but perfect idea to move my units back. Here, what I'm going to do... Yeah, move all these units back like so. And essentially, we need maybe more TBs. I have too much gold. I don't even know what to do with it. I think I'm going to start getting a couple tanks. Because they do have a lot of air. Ooh, did I get it in time? Where's my tank? GG. I guess sell you because I don't have anything. Let's go for barrage. Plague would be arguably really good. Corrosive breath eventually too. We need some anti-air. I could technically troll this game, by the way, guys, because at the moment I have too much gold. I don't even know what to do with it. So getting these tanks is going to be very important. I'm 3-3 upgrades at the moment, so Demon Hunter is almost leveled up. Let's get Paladin into upgraded here. The longer the Divine Shield, the more XP he gets. So that's why you want to keep him on the map as long as possible, so he's able to heal my DH. The thing is, like, he will frontline because my Demon Hunter goes into the Metamorphosis and he essentially will not be able to... Yeah, it won't work. The thing is, Teal is always fighting with my DH, so he has a massive advantage, right? My DH is level 10. That is insane. And don't forget, the more the game goes long, the more my Paladin gets closer to Resurrection. It's going to be almost impossible for my opponents to do anything at that point. Here, arguably, you could even sell these grunts because there's no reason for me to keep these grunts. There's literally no reason. Because they're pretty much free XP for my opponents. I don't... Because the thing is, I have too much gold as well. And I need anti-air. So getting these tanks is going to be very critical. Let's build them right here. And just more... I mean, I could go for more DPS as well. Just for symmetry, or else it's going to trigger me too long. Okay, perfect. So we got a decent amount of tanks. We should be able to handle Frostworms, Chimeras, and whatnot. I'm surprised I actually named those properly. So, okay, I'm going to keep possession on because there's... We can get... Even if we control, for example... Let's keep these off. Okay, here we go. Look at these... Oh, look at those fairies doing so much freaking damage. Perfect. Let's get that aura. I should have gotten that aura a little bit earlier, honestly. Now we're going to be activating possession. Hopefully we can possess some units. Anything at this point would be good. The problem that I'm seeing is Cyclones. Very good addition by my opponent here. Because all he really needs to do is CC my Demon Hunter, right? Which is a good idea. The thing is, it keeps him alive longer. Which can be a double-edged sword. So he has to be careful. Hopefully my Paladin heals my DH. Come on. Oh, he brought the hammer down on the Lich. That's nice. Unfortunately, he will go down. But now we are fighting underneath the base. And my Demon Hunter in the back line killing literally everything as per usual. Hopefully we're going to be able to do a little bit of damage on this. Dude, look at my gold income. You see why 3 gold mines becomes an absolute problem in the late game? I can't even spend this gold. I can just casually build 2 chimeras just that. Like that. That's crazy. Now we are going to be needing Corrosive's Breath for extra siege damage on the tower, on the fortress, to hopefully close out this game, because the longer the game goes, the higher odds they have at winning for like a random pushback. So we do want to be careful. We essentially have basically used our gold perfectly. Maxed out upgrades, additional chimeras to do a lot of damage on this fortress, and hopefully now we should be able to take this one. I'm going to activate GG. Let's go. What a game. That was not too bad. I'm kind of curious to see what is the kill. Okay, look at this. Yeah, your boy carried. Oh, never mind. This guy went for... Oh my god, he went for... How does he have so much kills? 24k. That's a lot. All right, let's simply review what happened. So I did want to go over. So we did get 11 elo. This is what I love about Warcraft 3 Champions. Look at how beautiful this match history is. So you could literally go over the game and see exactly what is the kind of like... You could just simply analyze your game and just kind of go over what really worked and what didn't. So here, items collected 6. You could kind of check the items, and the most important thing I think is just general damage, right? So you could see the hero levels. Obviously, we're honestly pretty close on hero levels, but you could obviously say that my Demon Hunter had a massive impact. But to be honest, this guy was catching back up with DPS. So I think the early game pretty much decided the game, because I was always winning the lane. I was simply, all I had to do is just forward my lane with additional momentum. So either going for better, or just keeping lower tech and just more units. That was one of my strategies, or going for more gold mines and really forwarding my lead towards the mid to late game. So my opponents here, this guy was pretty close. These guys were really close fights. I think the difference maker was our bottom guy, 43k compared to 35k. So honestly, this guy did even more damage than me, which I'm really surprised. I think one of the things I could have done a little bit better, just focus on DPS. Instead of going for mass rifles, which I did, you could argue that going for maybe more chimeras would have been the angle. Going for tier up faster and just go for chimeras and simply do a little bit more DPS and have more game impact. I think no matter what, I played fine. Probably just, and also the dichotomy between anti-magic shell and inner fire was a kind of it counteracts the effect. So I cannot cast inner fire on an anti-magic shell unit. So those upgrades were useless when they aren't complemented, essentially. So I think that's probably one of the things. But either way, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this game of DirectChad. If you guys want to see more of this in the future, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next DirectChad video. Cheers.